guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at another one of these posts over on the Dokkan subreddit. This time we're going to take a look at a post by DBZ Gooder right here, covering the basically last couple movies right here. Now, movies right now is basically having a big swing on JP Dokkan currently, where basically they released the DOKKANFEST BOJACK at the end of November. Then we went to LR Gohan. We got the Pikkon and Janemba dual Dokkan Fest. We have the Gogeta and Janemba EZAs. So they've been going very, very movie heavy as of recently. So I would not be surprised to see them continue to sort of work towards movies, either maybe towards like anniversary next year or Worldwide Download Celebration or something like that. A lot of times they do sort of work towards big celebrations. So let's go ahead and see what we have got on here. Okay, so we'll start with the Bio Broly movie. So we got the idea of a Krillin banner unit, which would be good, because currently, I don't think there's like a decent Krillin on Movie Heroes, so we'd need that. These two could get EZAs, yeah, because, again, well, this Krillin right here is from the second Broly movie. Krillin with the Piccolo outfit on, but he certainly could get like an EZA through some sort of event or something like that, if they would do like some sort of Bio Broly, I don't know that it's not a Bio Broly celebration, but at least, sort of like Bio Broly stuff happening. And then this 18, she's got to be removed from the Majin Buu Saga category, because she's definitely supposed to be from the Bio Broly movie, right? Okay, so Goten and Trunks with a Kamehameha active skill. I think, honestly, or potentially a unit super attack with a Krillin required. I don't know. I think like Krillin, Trunks, and Goten sort of as a triple card would make a lot of sense to me. I think that would be cool. I don't know particularly how hyped it would be, but that's definitely something that does need to happen. Those three, sort of doing that 3 Kamehameha that they do, I like that a lot. And then a Bio Broly, DOKKANFEST exclusive, LR. He is less popular than Pikkon Sound with the Goten and Trunks. Bio Broly is... I love that, like, Garlic Jr., Dr. Willow, Bio Broly all just have, like, no love from Dokkan. But, I don't know, maybe, yeah, again, you could do, like, Trunks and Goten, like, and Krillin as, like, a DOKKANFEST exclusive unit or something like that. And then the banner unit could literally just be, like, Bio Broly. Like, I feel like that could work. I don't know about Bio Broly, again, as, like, a potential DOKKANFEST exclusive event, but... he is just normal Broly before he turns into the sludge monster, so I don't know. A little goofy for sure. Alright, so we have Fusion Reborn here. So yeah, revamped version of the 3-year anniversary LR. So this would be, I presume, a base form Angel Goku and a base form Angel Vegeta would be doing the fusion. Again, exactly like the STR Vegito. I am waiting for this unit to be able to get the Fusion Extreme Super Battle Road no item run done. I think it's gonna probably not. It can be done, but I think it's not gonna be like something that you'll be able to consistently do until that Gogeta shows up. Especially if they just make him like virtually the same as the STR Vegito, we'd be able to destroy that like no item run stage. So that's gonna happen. No standalone Gogeta. So yeah, that's the thing too. I would think like we probably could get, I don't know, maybe this would be a celebration in the future or what, but both Super Gogeta and Super Vegito from Dragon Ball Z, both of them could get new cards. Just a standalone Super Vegito, standalone Super Gogeta. You could say, oh, we get them so often, oh, boo-hoo. But it's like, what's the best Super Vegito in the game right now? AGL Super Vegito, who came out like 5 years ago? Right? Or Int Gogeta, who came out 4 years ago, is the best Super Gogeta. Like, we could get new versions of them. It's just that simple, right? LR Janemba absolutely needs to happen. It's such a shame because, like, like, Int Janemba got his EZA, and things were looking, like, really exciting. Well, like, oh, Janemba cards are so broken. Then they released sort of back-to-back, almost like disappointments, right? In the Tech Janemba, who is just a whole... I would say Tech Janemba is like the worst designed DOKKANFEST exclusive, maybe of the entire year, the entirety of 2020. Like, I would think his design is worse than Tech Exchange Boo's design, although I do think Tech Janemba is better. But just the way he's designed, I hate it. I hate that Tech Janemba. Then STR Janemba's EZA, while I do think he is the best 120% lead EZA so far, he was done, like, he got such a limited buff that I'm not exactly going like, oh, he's so awesome or something like that. So it's like, whereas before this celebration, I would have been saying, oh, LR Janemba has potential to be the best unit in the game. You know, we'll see once they actually do decide to put an LR Janemba in the game. If we're okay with replacing physical cooler with a new unit, we can with, a Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Yeah, so that's the thing. Again, any unit from before, like, AGL Metal Cooler and LR Goku and Frieza when they came out, any unit before then can be replaced. Because, like, we could have way better, way sexier animations, right? So a lot of those characters can just go ahead and get out of there, right? Like, Janemba, for example, we don't have great animations of Janemba attacking with his sword, right? Like the Tech Janemba Dokkan Fest is not using his sword in his attacks, right? And Janemba has so many, like, teleports and shit like that he could do that, you know, there's definitely a lot more coming with stuff like that. All right, so Wrath the Dragon movie 13, you know, the Hirudegarn and Tapion movie. So potentially a new Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yeah, dude, like, could you imagine, like, a new, like, a Super Saiyan 3 Goku Dragon Fist with the way the animations look now? That would be, I think, potentially one of the most, like, hyped cards. Like, a ridiculous Dragon Fist on that level. It would look so good. I think people will go crazy for a Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku LR or Dokkan Fest from this movie. I know our boy Ryuden would love that as well. And then, of course, you can get an easy 8 to Tapion right there. And let's see, Tapion should get a banner unit with potential Goku. Active skill transformation with Hirudegarn could be interesting. Huh. I do kind of like that idea. Like, see, that's Tapion is such an interesting unit because he has Hirudegarn sealed inside of him, right? Where it's kind of like he can fit on both movie heroes and movie bosses. Making it very interesting for him in terms of how they could do potential units for him. But I do think Tapion getting a new unit and stuff like that would make a lot of sense to me. Okay, so then we have Battle of Gods down here. Yeah, there's a million different God Gokus in the game who could all get easy A's, right? They all awaken from different metals. So this one right here, he awakens from UI Goku's Dokkan event. So... But, I mean, dude, it's going to be 100 years until UI Goku gets an easy A, right? So, yeah, we probably will run easy A this guy sooner than, like, 4 years in the future. So, you know, we have seen easy A's for God, Topo, and Dispo, so we know that they could, you know, potentially do that at some point where they just decide to easy A unit that awakens with metals for, like, from that event before actually doing that event. So that would be good. Yeah, the only thing we really need from Battle of Gods at this point is, yeah, like maybe like a God Goku that reverts into Super Saiyan, or like a base Goku that transforms into God with all the other, like, Z fighters there or something like that. But a lot of the major stuff has been taken care of. Like, we have an LR Beerus and Whis. We have a really good Whis. We have a really good Beerus from Battle of Gods. So, like, we are pretty much set there for a while. Unless maybe some of the other, like, Z fighters could get added into there. I mean, that could be good. Like a Fat Boo from Battle of Gods, to then put him on the movie hero team would be really good. They also have to figure out what they're going to do with Resurrection F and Battle of Gods. Like, the inconsistency with characters being on movie heroes, not on movie heroes, movie bosses, not being on movie bosses. Like, that's all an issue that would need to be worked out, right? But yeah, giving all the God Gokus easy A's could be really good. Currently, we have that super good LR God Goku. But, you know, giving, like, different roles to some of these God Gokus could be good. Maybe making one super good on Realm of Gods, one could be super good on, like, Goku Family. You know, doing things like that, I think, is probably not the worst idea ever. You know, but we will see. Okay, so then we have sort of the Resurrection F here. I just did a video talking about a lot of the Resurrection F stuff as well. So, like, yeah, we could get a Transforming Frieza into Golden Frieza for sure. There's also First Form Frieza that happens in that movie. We could definitely see something with him. And then Final Form Frieza, we also could still get a crazy version of him from Namek. Because, like, that STR Namek Frieza is aged a little bit. Like, he's good, but he's definitely aged a little bit. Right? He could do a lot of damage, but, I mean, there's more than just damage, right? Yeah, a Gohan, some sort of, like, you know, trash suit Gohan would be very good. Sorbet, there's a lot, dude. Sorbet, Tagoma. I mean, this is more so focusing on the movies aspect of it. But, like, you know, one of the most exciting things to me would be the Ginyu in Tagoma's body from the Dragon Ball Super episode. And then, of course, this is one of my most wanted units, is a Resurrection F Blue Vegeta and Blue Goku. That, you know, maybe an exchange unit or something like that. Because Resurrection F, I explained this before, but Resurrection F came out only a few months after Dokkan originally came out, right? So with that, we had just non-stop Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta, and Golden Friezas added into Dokkan over the first, like, 2 years. They were just, like, non-stop of those characters were just added constantly. So because of that, we've sort of gone away from Resurrection F for a very long time. But, you know, I think it is time to return and get some good units from there. And then finally, Broly movie stuff. Now, I did also just do a video talking about sort of like specifically Broly movie stuff, but there is a lot that you could still do, and the Broly movie, more so than a lot of things, I think could right now still be the anchor for one of these major celebrations, like the Worldwide Download celebration or, you know, an anniversary or something like that. I think we really could use a good normal Broly that maybe transforms into Wrathful or something like that. All right, so the idea here, dual Dokkan Fest, God Goku versus Fury Broly. I feel like that's not the worst idea ever. So okay, but I mean, if he starts out as God and goes to Blue, he would definitely like mash up right here with this idea over here. So I think maybe like a base Goku could potentially be a good idea, or even like a Super Saiyan Goku. Well, we already do have a really good Super Saiyan Goku, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, but, you know, just make them fulfill different roles, and, you know, for different situations you could use them. So that would work. And again, I do like the idea of like a transforming Broly into Fury Broly. That sounds really good to me. A transforming God Vegeta would be really cool. I do want to see God Vegeta and what's his name? God Goku, the banner units from the original Broly celebration. I would love to see them EZA. I think that's something like really, really needed. So hopefully we could see that happen sooner rather than later. But, you know, again, I guess we'll see, right? A standalone Blue Gogeta definitely would be one of the more hype things that Dokkan could do. Crazy that at this point we don't have that. There's not a standalone Blue Gogeta, and the Fusion team needs that so badly. This is another really big thing that it's like the longer it goes on, it's more surprising that this has not been added to Dokkan yet. And that is that iconic Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta sort of dual attack they do against Broly. We'll definitely see that pop in at some point for sure. I agree it's like an LR. Yeah, and again, I agree that like all this stuff could basically be LRs, right? Like all of this would be really cool. And again, that God Vegeta transformation into, or the Vegeta transformation into God Vegeta would look so sick in Dokkan. I think that would be a very, very hyped card for a lot of people to pull. And then just the same way we need a standalone Blue Gogeta, we also need a standalone full power Super Saiyan Broly as well. I think a standalone full power Broly and Blue Gogeta, like as, you know, maybe the Worldwide Download celebration of 2021, just imagine how insanely hyped that would be. That would be insanity if that would happen, right? That would be so, so exciting. So let me know what you guys think of this post right here, of a lot of these ideas. Again, Dokkan, the sky is still the limit for Dokkan. There is so much stuff that they seriously can still add into the game. Like, you might think Dokkan is dead, Dokkan is running out of ideas. No, there's infinite stuff left. Again, the fact that Super Gogeta has got almost like no like quality animations after AGL Metal Cooler and LR Goku and Frieza came out at the end of 2018 just goes to show that, you know, I think we are going to be getting some very big shit, and there's still a lot of stuff for them to do. So shout out to DBZ Gooder for the post. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.